that much of a douche?
You can curse.
Okay, that much of a cunt without real consequences.
Whoa! 2,
She's at a shot. She's fucking at a shot.
Go. I'm getting there. Boom. Everyone's in shot.
Okay.
Frank, I play Brad.
Frank what?
Frank Juste, and I play Brad.
Ali Pentangelo, and I play Joey.
Natalie, Dalm, and I'm the swing.
Can I relate to my character? Not really. I'm not really schizophrenic in real life. My character has a lot of random outbursts, and she talks to herself quite a bit. I will say that I narrate my own life in my head, but not that crazy. I've also been a server, so there's that.
I think every guy can relate to Brad. On some level.
What's that?
Yes. However, I think every dude can. Although some of us are just better at keeping that kind of like behavior in check, because it's, you know, frowned upon.
I think I can relate to each one of them in some kind of different way. I'm schizophrenic and crazy, so that's Joe. And then I can be relaxed and chill, which is Hannah. And then all three of those other characters. Yeah, I mean, there are parts of me that can relate to every one of them, so yeah.
If I could play another character in the show, I would choose to play Brad. I think he's really silly and he's just your typical, and I think it'd be fun to play him.
Was to choose any character, I'd probably choose the narrator, because I've always wanted to be a narrator in like any show. I would love to do that. Like Pippin! No. Pippin! Note.
How do you feel that 5 out of 6 of your castmates want to play Brad?
Brad. I want to play Brad because I'm an excellent sleazeball.
I want to play Brad because that's just who I am in real life.
I played Brad. I actually got to play him in rehearsal one day, and it was so much fun.
Yeah, I think it'd be Brad. If not Brad, it'd be like it'd probably Brad.
He's a fun character. Like, where else do you get to be that much of a douche?
You can curse.
Okay, that much of a cunt without real consequences. You know what I mean? Like, fuck yeah, yo. Like, he's such a horrible individual.
I might bleep cunt.
He's a see you next Tuesday. He's a horrible individual. But you kind of know a guy like that, or you've come across some like iteration of that level of like douchitude.
That's fine.
Is he your favorite character in the show? Would you want to play anyone else?
I really dig the narrator. There's a lot of like breaking the fourth wall kind of stuff, and I dig that. And I don't know, it's just there's a lot of opportunity for like more like silliness, and I like silliness. I take silliness serious. So.
When I was 13, my best friend and I were on this social networking site that you probably wouldn't know of. And it was called Gaia Online, which is anime, that kind of thing.
We don't know it.
Yeah, you would not know it. And my friend met this guy on there, and I got really jealous. So I started a forum, and I was like, who wants to date me? Please be my date. And I interviewed guys and started dating this guy from New York, and I dumped him after a week.
And now they're back together and she's back in New York.
Nope.
Alright, so we're talking, this is a play about the Tinder. I have a story about the Tinder. Many moons ago. So I work at a particular place, and whatever, I work at a gym.
We couldn't tell.
And I had met this one young lady off the Tinder, and you know, we're having a nice time. I told her where I worked. It was our first time meeting. I told her where I worked.
First mistake.
I was gonna say that.
That was probably a mistake on my part. So we have a nice time. The night ends, okay? Although we had a nice time, I wasn't really feeling it, so I decided to like separate myself. And gosh.
Sorry, I'm
Keep
I
going.
feel so bad. Alright, so she kept texting me and it was like, you know, where are you? You fell off the world, blah, blah, blah. asked me what I'm doing for Halloween. She wanted to go as like college yoga and Khaleesi. I was like, no, I really wasn't into it. One day, I'm, you know, at my job doing my job, and I turn and I see this particular young lady walk in with a membership advisor to get membership at the gym I work at. That shit was horrifying. And this wasn't even like, maybe this was like 3 days after we like initially met. Anyway, yeah, so she leaves and she's like, hey, I know it's really weird what I'm doing here and all that. So anyway, I've seen her since then, and you know, things are fine and like not as like weird and awkward and uncomfortable. But yeah, so that's like the worst. I don't tell people where I work there.
Follow-up question.
Yeah.
Did you actually text her and say that you weren't interested?
Yes. Yes, I
Okay.
did.
Oh.
Pretty
Yes, I
lovely.
did.
Look
Yeah,
at you, being a
That's
mature
good.
adult.
She's gonna see this video and be like, no, you didn't.
That fucking liar.
You went silent, you asshole. You totally ignored me. I'm
Ghosted
beautiful.
her,
Like,
ghosted
yeah.
In fact, you invited me over and never gave me the address.
I haven't.
That was good.
That was the story.
I haven't online dated, so there's that. I did get a Tinder for this show to see what it was, and I'm 90% sure everyone's fake and they're catfishing. If not, they're like pretty sad. I feel sorry for everyone on Tinder.
Fuck, marry, kill. Everyone's favorite game show.
Agree with theme song for this? You're fabulous.
Yeah. I'll back up so I can put.
Paula.
Says horrible things about you.
No, not really.
Because she's easy.
No, not
She's cool. She doesn't say a fucking
She literally.
Wait, you didn't even ask me who I'd marry. And I would marry the girl on the second date because I like fierce women.
Rachel.
Yes,
Rachel.
Not curious enough to know her name though.
How many people killed Brad?
Everyone. I think.
Everyone killed Brad.
I think like 90.
I'll kill Tim.
Good callback. Good callback. Yeah.
Well played.
That's awesome.
Someone read the script.
I would make love to maybe John.
Hi,
And I would marry Sair.
Oh no, I was raising my hand like.
What up, what up?
Yeah, what up? That's all I meant.
I would kill Paula. She needs a freaking mouth. You know?
I would fuck Brad. I would marry coconut water. And then I would kill
Hashtag's fun.
Christina because she's annoying.
The character.
I'm a psychopath, but still hire me.
That's his catchphrase. That's it.
I didn't say anything. I
He
just,
did.
I told you to behave.
that is Brad's catchphrase.
My comedic inspiration is Amy Poehler, Crystalia, Mindy Kaling, and Kristen Wiig. Oh, and Fred Armisen, because he's just great.
So, in line with like every black comedic actor, Eddie Murphy, Bill Burr is probably my favorite stand-up. It's Louis C.K. Jim Norton. Oh man, I'm not gonna say his name because he's a dirtbag anymore. He's a dirtbag now.
Who? Say it in my
We all know if I
We
say he's a dirtbag.
we know who we're talking about here.
He's a-
I'll put a picture of him right here.
Robert Townsend, he gets overlooked a lot. Robert Townsend, super funny guy, super duper funny guy.
My best comedic inspiration is probably Amy Poehler. I love her.
Yeah.
And I love Christian Chenoweth. I love Christian Chenoweth, even though she's a musical comedian, but she's fantastic. Come see our show because it's amazing and fantastic, and come bring coconut water because coconut water is amazing.
Get the note that we're not being sponsored.
Come see our show. Our show is about Tinder. If that's not enough to bring you in, we all know people who've had Tinder horror stories or have had them ourselves. So come share and like laugh at me and us. And
Come see our show because it stars a bunch of wonderful people, and we worked really hard, and Allison's a wonderful playwright.
I would
Don't
show
miss
her,
it.
but she's running.
Doesn't want to be in the video,
She's
but
running.
All right.
What are you talking about? She's totally in that shot.
Also, come see it because Sawyer's in it.
Bye.
Nah.